Is it worth it? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the Carnivore Diet, all things related to the Carnivore Diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today we're going to talk about, is it worth it? Is what worth it, Bob? No, we're not going to talk about, is the Carnivore Diet worth it? Because here you can see I'm out here walking every day. That's not what we're talking about. Is it worth it refers to, is it worth having that little cheat, that little something? And now we're up here on somebody's sidewalk that didn't do anything. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Today is Thursday. It's actually Monday. But, okay, this joker hasn't done his sidewalk at all. You can see I just walked through almost knee-deep drift, so I'm going to go out here and walk on the street. Until I get around a few of these people that don't think doing their sidewalk is worth doing. But anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. If you're wondering what's going on, well, you're watching me walk. This is the January No Excuses Walking Challenge. And we've had a heat wave come through Omaha. It's been minus 16 for the last couple of days. Today it has warmed up to a balmy minus 1 degree outside. So I decided to take a little bit more of a walk. I want to walk out the main road and see what those are like. But 20 months ago, I could barely stand for 2 to 2.5 minutes at a time without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day. And this January walking challenge has been very good for me. And we're only a little over halfway through. I'm 60 years old. I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40. Like getting out here and walking every day. So why don't you help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. Consider hitting the thumbs up button. Drop down in the comments and say hi, Bob. And if you really want to help the channel out, drop down and hit that subscribe button. All those little things that are absolutely free do help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. As I said, I couldn't stand for 2 to 2.5 minutes. I was just sitting around the house basically waiting to die 20 months ago. Now I have plans. I'm doing things, not only to improve myself each and every day, but hopefully for the long term. I'm sure you can hear my spikes hitting the ground because it's been so cold. Those that cleared their sidewalks, we did get a little bit of sun yesterday in the minus 16 degree weather. The places that cleared their sidewalks, there's actually almost dry pavement. Those that didn't come back through and do it, I'm walking on sheets of ice and snow. But if you're returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here as well. It means an awful lot to me that you choose to spend just a few moments of your day with me. But let's talk about today's subject real quick here. Is it worth it? The title might suggest that I'm going to talk about Is the carnivore diet worth it? Well, you can see for yourself. It's definitely worth it. But I see a lot of people still saying, oh, well, even though I know it's going to make me feel bad, I just got to have that little piece of pizza or a pastry or a piece of chocolate or whatever. Is that, how long does it take to eat a piece of pizza? Maybe a minute, minute and a half? Is that minute to a minute and a half of mouth pleasure really worth how it's going to make you feel? Okay, I'm going to have to, here's another house that has not done anything. It might be a vacant house, I don't know. But you can see behind me with the berms and stuff, I'm going to have to go back down the hill because I really want to get out to the main road just to see how it is. I'm going to have to go back down the hill and then walk up the street again. Because I'm not wading through a knee-deep. It's not just a snow drift, it's where the plows have come through and plowed all the snow up. So that would be really hard to walk through. But anyway, is that minute to a minute and a half of mouth pleasure really worth how it's going to make you feel? Whether it be, that piece of pizza or a piece of cake or a few bites of chocolate or a candy bar or whatever it is it really worth it? Now, of course, I come out here to the street and all of a sudden there's traffic everywhere. But, is it really worth it? How can you do that to yourself? Knowing full well how it's going to make you feel, how do you then make the decision to go ahead and have that piece of whatever it is you thought about having? Here's where I had to turn around. Let me turn the camera around here and show it to you from this side. That does not look like something I want to walk through, even with my spikes on. So, well, I don't think the house is vacant because they've done their driveway, but they certainly haven't done their sidewalk at all. Weird. It looks like they might have done a little bit of their sidewalk and then there was just a big drift down there. I don't know. It's been one of those weekends in Omaha, Nebraska. I was thinking about trying to go around the big block today. I'm glad I decided just to try to get out to the main road and back. Because as you can see, walking is not going to be a super pleasant thing to do today. But I have my no excuses challenge, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cross the street, so I've got looks like this guy's sidewalk, while not clear, is at least passable. No, that's not passable. Okay. So I'll walk down through here. I can see people turning. Yeah, there's still some ice and snow cover on the main road, but it looks like there's a couple of tracks. The main thing I'm looking for here is to find out if the roads are going to be clear enough for me to get to dance class tomorrow. And as of right now, I don't think so. While I have a four-wheel drive truck, yeah, that still looks kind of dangerous. Let me turn around and walk back this way. What the the heck is with all this traffic? It's 11 o'clock in the morning on a holiday. It's Martin Luther King Day. It's like I said, it's actually Monday. You guys are going to see this on Thursday. But Tuesdays is my dance class day. And I don't, because my sternum is so deformed, I don't know, even though I'm much stronger than I was, and it feels like that bone has knitted a lot more than it ever did after my surgery 6 years ago, I'm still a little hesitant to go out in this kind of weather in my truck. Not that, if I was the only one on the road, I'd be very confident that I can make it. But I'm not the only one on the road. And if somebody pulls out in front of me and I get into an accident, because my sternum sticks out so far, even though it feels much more solid now than it did 20 months ago, I'm still of the opinion that the airbag going off in my truck might actually kill me with it impacting on my chest. So we'll have to wait and see what the weather's like tomorrow. It is supposed to get even warmer tomorrow. It's supposed to get up to 5 or 6 degrees tomorrow. And maybe we'll get some more melt on the main road. But I can really feel in the face why there's a wind chill warning out today still. Because that wind is really strong and really making my face cold. Just so you can see a little bit of this scenery I'm walking through, I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around, and I'll have some more thoughts when I get back to the house. But for now, let's go ahead and cue the music. Okay, cut the music. Thank you. Here we are back at the house. I was going to go down to the other corner and back, but my fingers are starting to get cold even in these double layered gloves that I've got on. So I'm going to have to cut it a little short today. That wind chill is about minus 20, even though it's only it's minus 1 degree outside right now. But yeah, is the little piece of whatever worth it? Well, that's a decision you have to make for yourself. As for me, nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. That's where I stand on this. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Got to show you a little bit of the winter wonderland that is Omaha, Nebraska, even though it's very cold out. That's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.